Hey guys, I wanted to take a minute to say hello to our Going Silver group, and I wanted to share with you some things that I've been working on with my own builders and some things that might be helpful for you, just some brainstorming ideas. I'm a big brainstormer. I love to do it. So I thought I'd share. First, I wanted to say that the summer months, I know some of us don't really look forward to them coming, but at the same time, they don't have to be this big negative thing. So here are some things that I'm doing with my team that you're welcome to copy or just to take some ideas from, take some energy from, however you want to work it, is great. And I hope that we hear some good results in our group for the next couple of months, because I know we have people on here that the reason you're here is to push for silver. So couple of ideas. First, I personally am calling every person in my group. I've called 25 people today. Certainly I can't keep up that pace every day, but I've called those people today with a purpose. When I first started today, I said, okay, I want to call everybody who's going to go inactive or potentially going to go inactive. So I pulled those people up, and I called some of them earlier this weekend. I called 17 more today. Those are people who either went inactive in June or who are scheduled to go inactive here in July. I left phone messages. I talked to some personally. I have a couple of callbacks. A couple people said, I'm just too busy right now, so I need to call you, can you call me back later? So I have those. Then I called my leaders, those people that are at about 1,200 OGV or above. And I asked them to join me in working on Operation Silver Boot Camp that we have coming up. Those are typically done in small groups of 20 people or fewer. And if you haven't heard of Operation Silver Boot Camp, it was put together by two diamond leaders who have been using it for about the last 3 years to some really good success. And now they've rolled it out so that the rest of Young Living can use it. And they don't charge anything for it. What they've asked is that if you have it to spare, that you make a donation through their page to Young Living Foundation. And so if you don't have it, don't worry about it. They still let you sign up. But it's a 30-day commitment, and basically you get an email a day for 30 days. It takes about an hour to watch the videos on the email and to do the assignments. And it's even more fun if you're doing it as a group. And so that's why there are groups of us, there are several groups starting within the next couple of weeks. So that's something to look for if you're not part of a group there. And if you want to just do it on your own at your own pace, that's Operation Silver Boot Camp, all one word, .com. So head over that way and look at that. And it's designed to help accelerate your growth to silver if that's what you're looking to do. So, so that's something. The other thing that I'm doing, I've asked my leaders at 1,200 OGV or above to join me in that. And the other thing that I've done is anybody that's at about 1,500 to 2,000 OGV, I have several that have been kind of sitting there for a while. Maybe you do too. Maybe you're there yourself. What I've asked those folks to do is please host 2 live events this month. Either just a simple show and tell, which isn't even as elaborate as a make and take. It's just simply get 10 faces in the room, kind of a mix if you can of people who are current members and already using oils and products versus non-members, and show them a couple of things that you really like in your life and that you really use regularly. Ideally, your members are going to have 1 or 2 oils and 1 or 2 consumables like these household cleaner, dental care products, that kind of thing. Or you'll have at least a couple things though that you can open up and say, this is what I use it for, this is what I like it for, here, have a smell of it and pass it around the room, kind of thing. If you have 10 faces in the room, statistically, it is the industry statistic that you're going to have 1 to 3 that is interested in more information. And that's why you want to try to get 10 in the room. And you can even tell your friends, look, I know, or your neighbors or whoever, I know that you're not interested, in signing up with me, but I just need 10 faces to fill the room for me, because that's what the statistic is. So even if it's not you as one of my 1 to 3, can you come and just give me some support? So that's the second thing I'm doing. A third thing I'm doing, in order to support those people that are doing the 2 events, I'm asking those people who are at 500 OGV or above to please invite 2 people to a local event this month, so that we can provide that cross-team support. And so anybody, the last thing I'm doing, anybody who is just starting out, they want to get going, but they don't really know how exactly, I'm working with them to get 2 new members of their own signed up so that they have, so that they have 300 OGV to get started. And then we're going to, of course, help those 2 new members below them get to 300 OGV. So basically, we're trying to get people just to 300. And 300 is easy, right? I mean, you've got your own order for 100 and then 2 people at 100 each, just starting out. So that's easy, that's doable. And so those are some things that I'm really working to invite my leaders and challenge my leaders to join me on as we go through this summer, because I am done staying where I'm at. I don't want my leaders to go stagnant. They've asked me for help. They have looked to me for ideas and steps that are concrete steps that we can take. And I know that several of you have also had leaders contact you for similar help. And so these are some concrete things that we can do to reach out to our current members, but also just to do for ourselves. So hopefully I've given you some ideas here. Ask those non-building members, ask them, who else can we reach out to? Who can we help in your life to bring to these classes and be a face in the room? So hopefully I've helped you out and you have some ideas. Brainstorm below. Put it in the comments so that we all can be blessed in our group and common efforts. Talk to you later. See you on the oily side.